this is Aaliyah Holland, the author of A Little Lynch, and it's been 2.5 years now since going into a domestic violence court and stealing my son. The domestic violence courts, their perception is that they're a champion for women and for children. It's a complete hoax, it's a complete scam. What they're actually doing is aiding, abetting, and protecting pedophile rapists, homicidal, suicidal killers, and men that brutalize and beat up women and diverting their crimes out of criminal court and bringing them into domestic violence and family court, which is actually a civil court. And moms like me, if we speak out against the crimes that they're committing inside the court, they steal our children and try not to let us see our children ever again. They stole my son when my son was 4 years old, and now he's 7. And the whole industry is just a fake industry. You got to be careful because my judge, Esther Morgenstern, was made the mentor, the goddess mother, by the DOJ after I filed a lawsuit against her, after thousands of complaints against her for serial family killing, after petitions against her. She was awarded and promoted up the chain for her case rigging, case fixing, training other judges of how to obstruct justice, how to be lawless and appear like you're advocating for domestic violence victims. The whole system is a fraud. And now you're going to have my judge training other judges of how to disguise crime as domestic violence. There's some real sick shit going on in there. Since having my son stolen, I've met over 3,000 mothers in the same situation, and we all came there for help, and now none of us have our children. They create a fake custody war, custody battle buzzwords, which is just to cover up sexual abuse on children and violence against women. There's nowhere to run to, nowhere to turn. I contacted the FBI, the DOJ, attorney generals, governors, mayor, Bloomberg, the DA at the time, Charles Hines. I contacted him over 15 times, Mayor Bloomberg over 20 times. I even reached out to nonprofit agencies, and everybody just give you lip service and want you to keep running around in circles. And when you stop running around in circles, you notice 3,000 other women going through it. It's a Holocaust, and it's all a fraud. And I have a new book coming out, and all my money goes to this cause of getting exposure and abolishing the system, because it's a Holocaust and slavery. They have various schemes, various scams on how to terminate mothers and steal children. And if you know that, that's the plan of the devil, to destroy families and to destroy children. And it's horrible. Children are not being lost in the system. They're not being falling through the cracks. They're being stomped in the cracks and flushed into all of these pipelines. Many of our children are ending up in child porn and prostitution. Judges are selling our children to the prisons. They're selling our children to foster care agencies and psychiatric institutions. They're putting our children on dangerous psychotropic medications. And if mothers speak out, like myself, I've been jailed. And I also had warrants put out for me for my arrest for no reason. And my judge designed a scam to do a judicial mafia style hit on me. What they do is, when you speak out against them, they give you a homicidal, suicidal acts, order of protection against you. so that if he kills you, he gets off scot-free and is protected by them in the courts. People need to investigate it, look into it. Don't speak to the people involved in the courts. They're all in collusion with each other. Speak to the mothers of stolen children, like Safe Kids International, Cindy Dumas, Melissa Barnett, American Mothers of Lost Children, where you could go on mothersoflostchildren.org, Kathleen Russell for the Center of Judicial Excellence, Patrice Lenowitz, the Children's Justice Campaign. You have to speak to the victims. If you ever speak to the masters of disasters that's orchestrating these fake custody wars, these fake custody battles to cover up child rape and women being beaten, you'll never get a truthful answer. These are masters of disasters. They're the Bernie Madoffs of family and domestic violence court. And we have to end it before it's too late, because this is a shadow government. These are the hidden hands. And when you let rapists and abusers out into the public, which many men have then gone and raped other children and killed and murdered other people because the courts joined forces with them under the fake pretense of child protection. And it's all an act. It's all fake. And I just want to say thank you for listening to my story, and have a good day.